Alright, what's up guys? So I got a comment on one of my videos about how I train my forearms and how to get them strong for arm wrestling specifically. And well, I'm going to tell you this right here, wrist wrench, it's going to be really good for your hand and wrist developing cup for strength and for building muscle. Two different things. So roll it up like so. Easy to buy there. Think on ArmBet. You go to armbet.com. You can get them any size you want depending on your weight class. Mine, this is 2-inch. Yeah. On ArmBet, it's like maybe $30. But you can just do movements where you're rolling like that. Get a full cup. Go back. Maybe go out a little bit. Come back in. Do this about 25 reps, just constantly going like that. As many sets you want, as much as your body can handle. It's for blood flow. It's not gonna make you sore. Might make you a little bit. The tendons right here, but that's good. Makes you getting stronger. And this is going to help you get blood to the muscles. It's going to help build your muscles. 25 is a lot of reps. You'd think it's for endurance. But yeah, it would be endurance for stuff like tricep, bicep, or your shoulders, or even bigger muscles like the chest. But hands, with what I've experimented with, they work differently. You have to do a lot. You have to do a lot of reps. You see the people working out, like construction or whatever, they're doing a lot of things with their hands. They're not just going 1 rep max for strength. No, they're constantly moving their hands. And if you're an arm wrestler, you know when you go and grip up with someone that's been working their whole life, you can't take their hand. You end up hooking them going on their bicep. But so reps are better for wrist and helps get full flexion instead of being like this, not a full cup. And get full flexion helps in a hook. Even a top roll. If you're posting, full cup is awesome. But this really good tool, and you can do 1 rep max on it with what as well. I wouldn't knock out 1 rep maxes, so you can just like roll it up and go sideways. Keep making sure your wrist don't bend back. Just go sideways, or you can have it more of coming at this angle and just contain it. Not cupping it all the way, but just containing right here. Doing your 1 rep max there. Doing it with back pressure, just drag. You're going to hit your fingers way more than coming sideways. Sideways, you're going to be more emphasis on the wrist. But fingers, if someone takes your fingers, your wrist is going to. So fingers are very important. Now, next, a multi-spinner. I got one right here. Really easy to make. Just need a strap, connect a little metal piece to it, and maybe a carabiner so you can attach it to your pulley, and just one side, and you can do a low wrap. Let me just go ahead and attach this so y'all can see. Many ways to use this thing. This thing can be used for like everything arm wrestling. So you do a low wrap. This is really good at doing, so you can really get that hook motion. So you can either go for full range motion or just dragging it, just getting your containment in there. You can also go for a high wrap, which is just doing this to help top roll. And you can see how Todd Hutchins trains. He just rolls it like this. He grips it. So that's really good if you want your fingers to be really, really strong. You want to be strong at holding on to somebody, which if you can get in the strap, go the strap. But if you need to hold on somebody, you're gonna have that power from doing it like this. That's how I train it. Now, I don't use this much for reps. I'll only use this close to a competition, and I mostly do it for hook. So low rep, just roll it like that, and then going. Or I do this on my 1 rep max days. So this is really good for strength, specifically arm wrestling strength, and this would be good for building raw power or strength. This is going to be specific strength. This is going to help you more in a competition. This is going to help build that strength, and then you go to this. So definitely get a wrist wrench and a multi-spinner. Both of these are 2-inch thick. And then, so after these, you know, 1 rep max days, volume days where you're doing sets of 25 with a 25-pound plate or whatever. And you do as many sets as you want throughout the day, get as much blood flow as you can. You're gonna notice you're gonna get, your wrist is gonna be really strong from doing it like this. And you know, you can do back pressure lifts with the pulley coming from this way and go back with these handles. And you can do it side pressure like I showed you. And that's how I train, side pressure right now. My back pressure is really strong. Now I'm gonna show y'all what else you need. This is just part of it. Okay. So now you're gonna need a strap like this connected to, I got a 25-pound plate on it, and you can just close your thumb, pronation. Just rolling your wrist up, back down, fully supinated, and then fully pronated. So you do that for about 25 reps. Again, this is just for blood flow, getting the muscle used to that movement. And then the 1 rep max, you can do for this for strength. You got your pronation lift, and you can just sit your guys down. Just like Devin Larratt does it. Although Devin Larratt does it with his arm out here, this is going to be more for an open top roll. You go in here, now you're more tight. So this is going to be for like a post or just a normal top roll. So go like this. Just like that. So there's your pronation, and I've already hit my maxes today, so my arms are hurting. Now you go back to this strap, and you can do your riser. So riser, you're doing it right over the knuckles, and you can just go like that. And then you have your 1 rep max, which you're not going to do it for reps. This would be your riser lift, just like Devin Larratt does it, except he does it with his elbow out. You want your elbow in. Let's see. Only thing you don't want to happen in this lift is your wrist to drop. Your elbow angle doesn't really matter. As long as you're not like this, you're fine. It can be a little bit up. You don't have to be completely parallel, because no matter what, if you're just like this, it's still on your wrist. Now, pronation lift, I go like this. Okay, it moves down my elbow. Now it's not. But with the riser, I can do this just a little bit, not much more than that. But I stick to parallel. Not much on there right now. It's about 55 pounds. I'm not trying to go for a 1 rep on that. I've been doing another lift, so I just changed it. So I'm getting back up to my old maxes. But so a lot of volume, 25 reps, many sets as you want a day. I'd recommend doing it every day. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to make your arm feel better. And then for strength, you want to do your 1 rep maxes. You're going to have to go up weight. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. But if you want to be fast, you can do speed day. I recommend going down back to the lightweight because it hurts when you're a beginner. And you're going to get bad pains on the side of your arm. But yeah, guys, that just about covers it for arm wrestling lifts to get strong hand, wrist, forearm, and side pressure, get strong arms. But the only thing I can think of besides that is building your frame. Is what I did to build my frame is I did push-ups, pull-ups, and dips, you know. I got a big back, and push-ups built my arms, dips built my chest. And just all around it, calisthenics made me stronger. So after doing that, you got a good frame. You can do these lifts and your maxes will just go up and up and up and up. As soon as you just fill out your frame, you're going to see yourself plateau. So it's good to go back to the basic gym lifts or calisthenics to kind of build your body back up. I would not do that close to a competition. I would do that far out from a competition, just building your frame. Yeah, it just about covers it for arm wrestling lifts and building strong forearms.